Now, I always wanted to ask you this, right, where when you feel that pressure and you feel the inevitable pressure of expectation, you feel the pressure of being on a billboard, being somebody who is more visible than most of the people on the team, how do you cleanse that out? How do you make sure that when you're just prepping, you're walking your way towards the blocks, how could you not be thinking about 27 million people at home that might be leaning into a television? But how do you try to flush us out of your race?
Yeah, it actually is really challenging. I definitely felt it these games more than ever. I actually, for the first time in my career, worried what would happen if I was to lose, which is something I've never felt before. But I think I'm pretty hard on myself as well. I have really high expectations for my performances, and I expect highly of myself, as does my coach. And so I think I really try to think about that, and that kind of like blurs out the rest of the pressure. Of course, I want to swim well for our country, and that, I think, turning it into a positive thing is what drives me, just turning the pressure to perform more so into support, and people just willing and wanting me to win is actually a positive thing, and I'd rather have it than not. So I think it just, the way you look at it can change your outlook on it.
When you've won a gold medal, one assumes celebration is not part of anything until the meet is over. But do you reward yourself, on the day you win a gold medal with anything? Like, do you have, I don't know, sparkling water, not bottled water? Like, what do you do when you're in the middle of a competition, but you've won a gold medal and you kind of want to go, well done, mate, well done?
So I got back to my bedroom after the 400 around 1 a.m. and I had a Freddo frog, but I couldn't treat myself too much. I had to wake up the next morning about 8 o'clock to get out there and race my 200 heat. So a Freddo did it, and you kind of just have to forget about the race, because then I had the 200 the next morning. So yeah, a little bit of Choccy got me through.
Let's talk about outside the pool, away from swimming, right? Because, fully rounded, normal person who believes in lots of things and loves lots of things outside of what you do for a job. Give me an idea about, what life is like outside of the pool, or those times where you're not as aggressively training for something. What will we find you doing? What do you like to do?
In the past, I've probably been pretty mellow with my decisions. A quiet dinner in, a trip to the beach. I love cooking, things like that. But at the moment, I'm really trying to live my best life. I've made myself as busy as possible, which I'm really enjoying. I'm doing a lot of speaking engagements and meeting a lot of people and telling my story, which I'm really enjoying. Actually doing a bit of work in the broadcast world, in the media, which I find comes really naturally to me, which I'm enjoying. I'm spending as much time as possible with my friends and family. I'm a huge sports fan outside of swimming, so I've been to all the footy finals, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. We're heading into spring racing carnival season, so I will be at the Lexus Melbourne Cup and the Melbourne Cup Carnival, which I'm excited for. So I'm just kind of reveling in life at the moment, which is really fun.
You do you. All right, mate. A final message for everyone here in Tassie. What do you want to say to people about why Tassie means what it does to you?
Tasmanians punch above their weight, and I'm so proud to be from Tassie. It will always be my home. I'll always be Tasmanian, and I think more than anywhere in the country, I've truly felt support from home, and I can't wait to give back as much as I can to Tasmanians and meet as many fans as possible, and just kind of be down there and enjoy what is my home state, because it truly is beautiful. And I think every Australian should really get down there and experience what Tassie has to offer, because it's truly one of the best places in the world. And I've travelled a lot, but I'm being serious in saying that its scenery is beautiful, and I really am proud to be from there.
I agree with you 100 times over. Thank you so much for the chat. It's an honour to be able to talk to you. And of course, it's all thanks to the support of our dear friends at Harvey Norman, who've backed you in very hard for a very long time. They will for the rest of your career, and I would imagine beyond. Congratulations, mate. You give such pleasure to those of us on the other side of the world when you're taking on the world. So congratulations. Enjoy the break and whatever you want to do after that.
Thanks, Paul.